Good day everyone, we are Group 2 from JBA2725C and today we are pleased to present our retirement planning case study. Our team consists of Alam Hayati binti Nasiruddin, Anur Hurim binti Burhanuddin, Nur Sabrina binti Muhammad Zaki, Nuruliana binti Jamil, and myself is Nur Izzati binti Muhammad Sofian. We hope you enjoy our presentation.
Hello everyone, my name is Anuhurin and I will be presenting the case background for two individuals with different retirement schemes in Malaysia. First, let me introduce Sample A, who represents a government servant under the pension scheme. Sample A is a 53-year-old single mother with 4 children. She has been serving in the public sector for 28 years and currently earns a monthly salary of Rm 10,450 ringgit. She is expected to retire at the age of 57 and is likely to be promoted to the DG54 grade before retirement, which is important because it will increase both her final salary and pension benefits. Her main retirement goal is to enjoy a healthy and active lifestyle, including travelling and remaining independent. However, she is concerned about rising healthcare costs and the responsibility of supporting her children even after retirement. Because of these commitments, she relies heavily on her government pension as her main source of retirement income. She also has additional savings in ASNB and Tabung Haji, which help reduce financial pressure, especially for medical and family needs. Next, we have Sample B, who represents a private sector employee under the EPF scheme. Sample B is a 26-year-old female at the early stage of her career. She earns a fixed monthly salary of 3,480 ringgit and works in a permanent position. As a private sector employee, her main retirement savings come from contributions to the Employee Provident Fund, and she is expected to retire at the age of 60. Since she is still young, Sample B has strong potential for future income growth. Her lifestyle goals include maintaining good health, work-life balance, personal development, travelling, and some non-essential spending such as shopping and gold investment. She is a conservative investor and prefers low risk and stable options. Apart from EPF, she also saves through ASB, Tabung Haji, personal saving, and gold investment. In conclusion, these two samples highlight how different career paths and retirement schemes influence retirement planning and financial readiness.
Madam Naida is currently 53 years old and earns 10,450 ringgit per month as a government servant. She plans to retire at the age of 57, giving her 4 years until retirement. As a DG54 officer, she received a fixed annual salary with 836 ringgit, which increased her monthly salary to 30,794 ringgit at retirement. A year before retirement, this final monthly salary translates into an annual income 165,528 ringgit. So, this final salary will be used to estimate her retirement income needs, which are assumed to be 60% of her last drawn salary. After the retirement, the pension is assumed to increase annually at a rate of 7%, in line with government pension adjustment. She is expected to receive her pension for a total of 13 years, from the age of 57 until 70 years old. To ensure the pension reflects its real purchasing power, each year pension value is adjusted for inflation at a rate of 2%. Based on this assumption, the pension amount increased gradually throughout the retirement period. By the 13th year after retirement, when Madam Noaida reached the age of 70, the inflation-adjusted pension value is 50,487 ringgit. So, this amount represents the pension value received in the final year of her retirement period. In addition to her pension income, she also invested in ASNB and Tabung Haji to strengthen her financial position after retirement. So, based on the projection, her ASNB investment grows to 1,107,000 ringgit, while her Tabung Haji investment increased to 450,000 ringgit by the time she retired. Therefore, the total fund available for retirement income, which include her annual retirement income and accumulated investment fund, so amount to 1,724,528 ringgit. On the other hand, the total retirement needs, which are based on the inflation-adjusted pension value in the final year combined with the same investment fund, are estimated at 1,744,800 844 ringgit. Based on the all calculation, the retirement gap shows surplus. It means that Madam Nur Aida retirement saving and income exceed projected retirement expenses. This indicates strong financial readiness, reduced retirement risk, and greater flexibility in managing post-retirement needs such as healthcare, emergency, and lifestyle spending.
Let's begin with the retirement profile for our private sector employee. Sample B. She is currently 25 years old with 35 remaining until her retirement at age 60. With a monthly salary of 3,480 ringgit, we have calculated her EPF contributions based on statutory rates. Her 11% employee shares comes to 383 ringgit, while the employer contributes 13% or 452 ringgit. This results in a total monthly contribution of 835 ringgit, which adds up to an annual retirement saving of 10,020 ringgit. For our long-term projection, we are assuming a 5% EPF return and 3% inflation rate. Next, we calculate what she actually needs to survive in the future. Due to 3% inflation rate over 35 years, her current actual salary of 41,760 ringgit must grow to 117,507 ringgit, just to maintain her current purchasing power in her first year of retirement. To sustain this income throughout her retirement years using a capital liquidation approach, we've determined that sample B requires a total lump sum of approximately 3,022,091 ringgit. This highlights the significant impact inflation has on long-term retirement planning. Finally, we look at her total projected resources. By age 60, her existing EPF and future contributions are estimated to reach 60,760 ringgit and 55,270 ringgit, respectively. However, sample B also diversifies her savings through personal savings, gold, ASB, and tabung haji. She is projected to accumulate an additional 205,690 ringgit. When we combine all these sources, her total retirement fund reached 3,345,288 ringgit. This total exceeds her calculated needs, indicating that with disciplined saving and external investment, she can successfully close her retirement gap.
My name is Nurulana. I will present for the part comparison analysis. On this slide, we compare the income stability of the two retirement scheme, which is for the government pension scheme. Retirees receive a guaranteed income of RM8,276 per month or RM99,312 per year at retirement. So this income increases yearly to adjust for inflation, reaching RM50,487 per month by the 13th year. So the payments are regular and do not depend on personal saving, providing high financial security. So for the EPF scheme, accumulate a total fund of RM3345288 through the contribution and investment. So however, it does not provide a fixed annual income. If the funds are evenly distributed over a 35-year retirement period, the estimated annual income is about RM95579 and is depends heavily on investment performance and spending pattern. In short, the pension scheme offers stronger income stability, while EPF income can be variable and require careful planning at inflation impact and medical support. For the government pension scheme, the income is adjusted each year to keep up with inflation. So this is further supported by international saving through SNB and tabung haji, so which is help cover any gaps. As a result, retirees face only a manageable shortfall in purchasing power. On the other hand, the EPF scheme does not automatically adjust for inflation. Even if the total fund is high, its real value may decline over time, especially in later years, so which increases the risk of income shortfall. So regarding the medical support, the pensioner benefit from government hospital access, including the subsidies treatment, medicine, and regular checkup. This reduces the risk of unexpected medical expenses. Meanwhile, EPF retirees receive no medical coverage, so all health costs must be paid from their saving or personal fund, which could impact lifestyle and financial securities. So in summary, the pension scheme provides better protection against inflation and health-related financial risks. Discuss sustainability and risk exposure. So the government pension scheme is fully funded by the government, so income is guaranteed. So combined with additional saving, the total fund exceeds the retirement age, so creating a surplus and ensuring long-term financial stability. In contrast, the EPF scheme depends on both employee contribution and investment performance. Its fund may not keep pace with inflation, which could result in potential shortfall. Regarding risk exposure, the pension scheme carries low risk due to guaranteed income, and the surplus provides flexibility for the lifestyle and unexpected emergencies. On the other hand, EPF carries higher individual risk since retirement income depends on investment strategy and fund distribution. Inflation can reduce the real value, increasing the risk of the shortfall in later years. In conclusion, the government pension scheme is safer, more predictable, and protect against inflation, while EPF offers a higher potential fund but require careful planning. Therefore, for financial safety during retirement, the pension scheme is generally preferred.
Next, I will be presenting about the recommendations based on our retirement analysis. The main purpose of these recommendations is to improve retirement readiness and reduce long-term financial risk. We focus on income sustainability, managing inflation and healthcare risks, and developing personalized retirement strategies for both individuals. For sample A, who is a government servant, she benefits from a stable and guaranteed pension income. Therefore, the main recommendation is to focus on wealth preservation rather than high-risk investments. She should continue maintaining her savings in ASNB and Tabung Haji, as this provides stable and low-risk returns. In addition, part of her surplus funds can be invested in income-generating investments to support her retirement lifestyle. It is also recommended that she obtains medical and critical illness insurance and conducts estate planning to ensure financial security for her children. For sample B, who relies mainly on the EPF scheme, the key issue is the lack of guaranteed income and inflation protection. Therefore, she is encouraged to increase her retirement savings through voluntary EPF contributions. She should also continue her personal savings and diversify investments such as gold, ASB, and Tabung Haji. Since she has a long investment horizon, a balanced investment strategy is recommended to enhance long-term returns. Instead of withdrawing EPF savings as a lump sum, phased withdrawals should be applied to ensure sustainable income throughout retirement. Overall, the retirement strategies are personalized based on individual differences. Sample A has a lower risk tolerance and a shorter time to retirement, so the focus is on income stability, healthcare protection, and family security. Meanwhile, Sample B has a longer investment horizon and moderate risk tolerance, so the focus is on growth, inflation management, and disciplined retirement income planning. In conclusion, these recommendations help reduce retirement risks and strengthen financial sustainability. By aligning retirement planning with risk tolerance, lifestyle expectations, and financial capacity, both individuals can achieve a more secure and comfortable retirement. That's all from our group. Thank you for your time and attention.